Alright guys, on to the second half of case number 1 of Riftbound Vendetta. Alternate investor here. And as a reminder from the last video, we are doing our estimated value calculation of the Vendetta set. What you can expect in your average booster box as in terms of value of your openings. And of course, we hope to see this as a TCG that just continues to appreciate. It has certainly hit the ground running. We have seen all of our graded cards just absolutely go through the roof here recently. Not sure if it is strictly speculation or what is going on, but the values are just climbing fast. Foil Shadow Fiend, Hextech Formula, and an Auroch General. So as far as, investable TCGs go, this is looking quite promising already. As far as a TCG, this set is also looking fantastic. Eclipse Dragon, Shen, Legend, and another Renekton Brute, an Epic. We have already opened one of those in the first video. Foil Shadowblade Lurker, a Forgotten Relic, and another Legend Ambessa. Apprentice Mage in foil, Crumbling Sands, and a Fallen Feline. So far in the first 3 boxes, we've gotten 5 showcases, 2 of which were overnumbered. Oh, we might have something special there. Foil Disciple of Shen. No. Decree of Strength. Oh, skip right past the other one. And a Plaza Guardian. And we just got an immense number of epics. It was kind of wild. Foil Bakai Sand Spinner. Rage Amplifier. And a Kale, and I think I see, yes, our next showcase rune, Mind Rune. Definitely loving the arts, and we do seem to be right on par with what we have in every single box or case opening. One of each of the showcase runes in each case. So you can expect the same 6, same odds no matter what. Fretful Feline in foil. Mel, Defiant Soul, and then her Legend, all in the same pack. Lacerate in foil, Riven Shattered, and a Hextech Disc. Foil Twilight Step, Temporal Breach, and a Kali Legend. I'm going to try to move through these 3 boxes here rather quickly, simply because I've got a lot of other work I've got to be doing, and we've got a whole nother case to get to as well. Rage Amplifier, Decree of Discord, and another Epic Ocean Drake. So this will be the second one of these that we've opened already. These openings are looking very familiar again. Decree of Focus, Hextech Disc, and another epic Shen Leader of Kinku Order. So we are seeing very similar box openings once again. I will say, when I got my last set of Unleashed, I think it was, the box printings where we had doubles of a bunch of stuff, or maybe it was the Origins one, I don't remember. Sandswept Tomb, Hextech Formula, and a Morgana Vindictive. Had 2 sets of boxes back to back with basically the exact same showcases in them, which is just not normal. Twilight Shroud in foil, Morgana, and another Akali Legend. Wow, okay. So, yeah, that's starting to get questionable. We got that back to back. We got that back to back. Starting to see some questionableness come in again. So we are already halfway through the box. This is pack number 13. This box is definitely not looking great. Foil up from the deep, Decree of Unity, and Zed's Epic from the Shadows. Getting plenty of epics, not enough showcases. Better find a signature in this one or we're in trouble. Foil Resonating Strike, Eloi, and Mel Legend. Covert Informant in foil, Decree of Focus, and another Gangplank. I will say the Covert Informant, that became pretty powerful and sealed in the pre-rip event that I played in. I had that in the Nasus deck. It did well for me. Grumpy Rock Bear, foil, Decree of Insight, and a Glowstone. Keeper of Law in foil, Decree of Rage, and Renekton. Oh, okay. Now this has me questioning things because we've already opened up a showcase order rune. So we are not seeing the standard set of 6 unless somebody messed up the box order, which is very possible. That is very possible because we see double printings from our last video already. Foil Dune Surfer, Decree of Discord, and another Kennen Keeper of Balance. So if we're going to play Kennen, we'll probably need a 3 of on that, at least a 2 of. So we are most of the way there. Foil Akali, Silent, I guess they always come in foil. Kennen, Legend, and another Nasus Ascended, an Epic. We are yet to see a standard showcase card at all. Just the runes. This is wild. Absolutely wild. Another foil Jagged Cutlass, Ambessa, and Zed's Legend. Down to our last 3 packs in box number 4 here. Noxian Demolitionist, Swain Visionary, and a Renekton. Rage Fueled. These last 2 packs need to be extremely spicy because there were no showcases. Good lord, should have kept this box sealed. Mina Swiftfoot, Shen, Scourge of Shadows, and another Epic, Mel Newly Awakened. Wow. Wow. They replaced all my showcases with Epics. What happened? That is a bad box. Foil Hand Hammer, Jace Hammer in hand. Ah, there we are. Okay. So this is one we did want to see. Now, it is just alternate, not an overnumbered, but Kennen Storm of Shuriken. Very nice showcase. All right. So at least we ended with some last pack magic for once. Got a showcase. Boy, definitely not the box opening you want to have. 2 showcase runes should not replace any amount of showcases in the actual regular slots. You know, showcase runes should just be something that gets added to your normal potential count. But I guess if it's true randomization, that is a possibility that you face. I'm still not entirely convinced we have true randomization there, though. All right, pack 1 of box number 5, moving right along quickly. Pendulum Blade, foil, Jace Hammer in hand, and another Shen Legend. Tornado Warrior, Swain, and a Decree of Unity. Foil Questionable Tome, Curator of the Sands Nasus, and another epic Jace, Brilliant Inventor. Definitely seem to be hitting a solid number of epics. I'd say above average. Foil Sacred Protector, Eclipse Dragon, and another Renekton Legend. Mina Swiftfoot again, Kale again, and here we go. So another one of the overnumbered dual print battle scene cards. So this is Swain Visionary. Not really at the top of the list of ones we want to get, but it's a very cool card nonetheless. There should be someone he's fighting off to the right in this scene. Foil, Disciple of Shen, Akali, and an epic Corrupted Dragon. Wind and Ghosts in foil, Decree of Strength, and Jace's Legend. Just wildly out of order. Punching Poro in foil, Decree of Insight, and another epic Karox. Wow. Those seem to be a pretty common opening. Guessing they won't be very valuable if that's the case, but we'll just have to wait and see. Foil Brutal Hunter, Renekton Rage Fueled, and another Auroch General. Foil Risen Altar, Illoi again, and a Steel Paws. Gangplank again, Akali, Legend. Oh, all right, we got another one of our special printings. So this one is Lux, the Crown Guard. So again, not one of the higher end ones that we want. We'd really like to see Ari, but it is a cool art if the camera will focus. Cool art nonetheless. I like it. Looks sharp. Of course, we're going to hang on to anything special like that. We're not going to trade or get rid of anything unless we somehow got two of the exact same one. Then we might look at trading it in for something else, upgrading to an Ari somehow. Apprentice Mage in foil, Temporal Breach, and a Fallen Feline. Mystic Vortex, Decree of Focus, and a Hextech Disc. Halfway through box number 5, closing in on the end here very quickly. So far, pretty happy with what we have gotten. Sandstone Chimera in foil, another Hextech Formula, and another Morgana. I have not really been keeping a close eye on our rare counts, but it's starting to seem like we are getting more than our average 6 of each one. Foil Shock Blast, Zed Without a Sound, and Zed's Legend. I'm wondering if even the rares maybe got a little bit more randomized all of a sudden, which might be nice. Might actually make some of the rares a little bit more valuable. Another foil Spiderling. Happy with that. Those are probably going to be worth something, even if it is a terrible idea to build that deck. Shen, and our last Kennen that we need for the playset. Very nice. Tools of Empire, foil, Kennen's Legend, and another epic. So this one is Shen's signature spell, Shadow Dash. Cool looking art. not a great deck that I would want to play. Rampage in foil, Wild Claw, and another Plaza Guardian. Mournful Witness in foil, Twilight Reveler, and a Forgotten Relic. And it looks like, yes, so we did pick up Showcase Body Rune. Very nice. It's making me wonder if I'm not going to get one of the Fury runes now. Like that Order rune replaced it, which would be unfortunate because I'd rather have Fury than Body or 2 orders. Foil Keeper of Law, Riven Shattered, and another Mbessa. Down to our last 4 packs here. Moving right along. Right along. Nasus, Guardian of Knowledge, Ambessa's Legend, and another epic. So this is Ambessa's signature spell, Public Execution. Also comes with flow, a very expensive flow cost. But late game, that can matter. Especially when you're running low on cards. In hand, I should say. Cards in hand. Foil Forsaken Bacchae, Decree of Rage, and yet another Endless Riches. I'm hoping the endless, or the riches stay endless. Last 2 packs. Another foil Jagged Cutlass. We got tons of those for some reason. Mel, Defiant Soul, and another Fallen Feline. Last pack magic. I don't know what it is about the way they pack these last packs, but every single one of these has been creased at the bottom. Just shoving them in the box, I guess. Foil Twilight Shroud, Crumbling Sands, and another epic Helm of Suppression. So we've opened this one up at least one other time now. Okay, if we can move some of this stack off to the side here so we don't fall down in a huge pile. I think that'll work for now. We are opening our last box of this case, box number 6, the last box of this video as well. Then we'll get to return with yet another case because we like to do 2 cases to make sure our law of averages is in fact averaging out like it is supposed to. Make sure that we don't just get a fluke, really powerful case and start reporting above average numbers. We would not want that. I want to try to keep this as truthful as possible because the more accurate our information can be, the better idea we have as to how we can make money off of it. Dame the Despoiler in foil, Mina Swiftfoot, and another Mbessa Legend. So yeah, like I mentioned, we will have another case opening. 2 more videos to complete out the 2 cases, and then we'll return with evaluation summary. Consuming Curse in foil, Akali Silent, and a Glowstone. And then I'm going to do something that I really haven't done with any of these yet. I guess I kind of did with, I think Unleashed did the pre-rift kits. I opened those. Foil Tornado Warrior, Decree of Strength, and a Decree of Unity. But we have purchased 10 vault boxes, and I think I'll purchase 10 more. The vault boxes, I don't know if it's because of the way they're packaging things differently in those. Decree of Insight, Shen, and another Zed from the Shadows. I don't know if it's because they're packaging those a little differently that your hit chances are slightly higher. But I have been hearing that the vault boxes just have gas. And that kind of lines up because in Unleashed, Baron Nashor, that's where I pulled him from, was a vault box. Foil Dredge Up, Renekton Rage Fueled, and yet another Nasus Epic. Nasus Ascended. So I figured I would also open up some vault boxes to show you guys, what the law of averages is saying there, because I think a lot of times YouTube just shows you the videos that you want to see, not the bad openings. We obviously don't like to highlight those. Foil key barrier, LOI, and another Kennen legend. So yeah, we're gonna crack open 10 vault boxes in the first video, another 10 probably in a later video, and come back and summarize what we found on those. Massa Crushing Thunder in foil, Steel Paws, and Mel Newly Awakened epic. So far so good. We have not seen much in the way of showcases yet in this box. I don't think any. Tail-Cloaked Matriarch. Oh, that's an Ari art. Fantastic. Gangplank and a Temporal Breach. Foil Brittle Steel, Decree of Rage, and another Kennen Keeper of Balance. Closing in on the halfway point on this box, and I don't think we have seen a gosh darn thing other than epics. Kinku Temple, Mina Swiftfoot, and another Zed Legend. Boy, this one has been a rough one to open. A little rough. Foil Legion Marauder, Crumbling Sands, and Mel's Legend. Not looking good for this box. Not looking good for this box. We need to end on a little bit better of a note here. This is not how we want to finish out. Foil Field Musicians, Wild Claw, and a Decree of Insight. That is the halfway point on this last box here. So we are in pack number 13. Cranking through it here really fast. Frostcoat Mother, Zed Without a Sound, and another Kennen Keeper of Balance. Still looking for some showcases in this one. Holy cow. They need to show up soon. Shen, Scourge of Shadows, Wild Claw, and another Death Mark, Zed's signature spell. Again, that is epic. Still have not seen a single showcase from this box. What is going on? Affectionate Poro, Jace Legend, and yet another Acceleration Gate. Jace's signature spell. It's crazy how often we are opening the signature spell with the legend. Almost like people are trying to play draft. Mask Mother, foil, Plaza Guardian, and there we go, Lightning Rush. Okay, so I can't remember if that completes our playset or not. I think it does. I think we've got all three at this point, which is fantastic. We can play Kennen. We just need the overnumbered Kennen. Come on, overnumbered Kennen. Signature, please. Foil Twilight Reveler, Orok General. All right, Showcase Victor. So this is, again, one of our battle scenes. So this is overnumbered Victor. Not one of the ones we were hoping to open, but cool nonetheless. So on this one, your opponent, I guess you'd call him, is on the left-hand side. Very nice. So we're hitting plenty of overnumbers. Yet to find one of those really nice signature ones, though. That would be fantastic to see here soon. I do really like the Jace art on those. Foil Mesmerize, Forgotten Relic, and Nasus's Legend. Ah, there we go. So we've got our Fury rune. I was concerned we weren't going to see this one. Okay. I think that does, in fact, complete all of the runes. So did we get double Order rune, or did we not get a Calm rune? No, we got a Calm rune as well. Did we get more than the 6 standard? That's kind of wild. That's something new. Solari Sunhawk, Riven Shattered, Zed's Legend. Yeah, that's definitely different. I don't think I've ever seen a case come with more than the standard 6 runes for showcase. Oasis Raider, Ambessa, and Nasus, Guardian of Knowledge. Alright, we are closing in on the end here. Last 4 packs. Really need to see one of the non-battle scene overnumbered arts. It'd be fantastic to get a signature. Foil Patch Porobot, Decree of Rage, and Mel, Defiant Soul. Would be fantastic to see an overnumbered. Repair Specialist, Crumbling Sands, Fallen Feline. Last 2. We need some help. Jace, Hammer in Hand, Swain Visionary. Oh, not one we want to see, but it is an overnumbered technically. Special Art, Set Brawler. Not fantastic, but I'm guessing that is going to be our last showcase that we've got available to open here. Unless some miracle we get some crazy last pack magic. Let's see. Foil Olporo, Eclipse Dragon, nope, Renekton, Legend. Alright, so not a bad box opening at all. Cannot complain about that. We see yet another 5 showcases for the second half. Not terrible. 3 overnumbereds. No, 4 overnumbereds. 4 overnumbereds. 2 specials, 2 overnumbereds. Not bad. Can't complain about that. So we'll open up case number 2 and then come back with our full statistics on the valuation. See you again here soon.